everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell down below so that you'll never miss another upload. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a traction alopecia update on my edges. A few of you have been asking about my edges, so I thought I would go ahead and do a little bit of an update. So since my video where I did talk about me hating my hair transplant, I pretty much feel the same way. Nothing has changed. I still don't care for it. I still wouldn't recommend Natural Transplant Hair Restoration Clinic. It's just my personal opinion and the experience that I had, both with just, how the doctors handled the whole situation and how, a lot of it had to do with the fact that they wanted me to change up my review several times, which that was a big part of, everything. I don't feel like they're honest, very, very good with marketing. So a lot of people go to them to seek out help for their edges. But for me, I just wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to go there, that's your business. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. As far as my edges go, I don't like them. A lot of you have mentioned that you would take this over what you have because my edges don't look that bad. But I mean, there's thinness and patchiness, which I get for a lot of people who have extreme traction alopecia. It's just, a lot of you women may be like completely bald and have like no hair, but I'm particular about my edges and how I wanted my edges to be done, and they're not how I want them. Some of you asked if my edges have gotten thicker because they look thicker. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Like, I do use fenugreek oil on my edges, so I don't know. That's supposed to help with traction alopecia. I don't know if it's really made my edges thicker, but I feel like my hair's just grown so much over the years. Like, it's become longer, and I've never been a person to have baby hairs, so maybe the fact that my hair has gotten longer is like concealing more of the thinness. As far as me getting a second hair transplant, I honestly have not even thought about it lately. I've kind of put that out of my head. I feel like when I discussed with everybody why I hated my hair transplant, I got so much support in that video. A lot of you said, oh, it doesn't look that bad. Just don't do hairstyles that showcase your edges. And those comments have really, really helped me because I was feeling so bad for the longest time about that. So just filming that video and opening up about my experience, a lot of you, agreed with me. You were very, very empathetic about everything that I had to say, and I really, really appreciate that. You ladies just truly helped me out so much. So I honestly, a lot of the comments were like, just leave it alone. It doesn't look that bad. Don't worry about it. Don't do hairstyles that show off your edges. And I completely agree with everybody. I'm like, there's not a need to stress myself out about this. A lot of you had said, like, you are not the worst case scenario. Like, my edges are completely bald. I will take what you have any day. So I do really appreciate those type of comments because they really helped me out. It kind of like put my mind in another place where I don't even want to even go back to the place of even having another hair transplant. I feel like at this point, life is too short to be worrying about that. I mean, I have other things in my life to worry about, so I have not been worrying about that lately. Honestly, unless I point something out to somebody and say, hey, everybody, look at my edges. They thin a little bit in some areas. Nobody even knows. They can't see my edges. It's parted over to the side. Can't nobody see it. So I'm like, hey, there's no need for me to show you what's going on with my hairline, with my edges. Let me just move on. Put that in the past. I don't want to put myself through it again. Shaving my head and, feeling bad and looking busted. I'm like, let me just save myself the time and the craziness of having to shave my head again, which is another thing. Like, I do not want to shave my head again. No. I've gotten to this point. I've been growing my hair over the years. I don't want to go back to that. Like, I don't. Highly unlikely that I'm even going to get a second hair transplant at this point. I'm just going to not worry about it and move on with my life is what I've decided to do. Sorry for the ones that were really interested in seeing me go through the process again. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't even think that mentally I can go through it again. It's just too much. I don't want to shave my head. So that's it, guys. That is it for the video pretty much. But if anybody has any questions, be sure to leave your comments down below. And I will see you in the next video.